Black Mirror Bandersnatch. You'll have to forgive my voice in this video because I just recorded this entire video and realized that this mic wasn't on, so I was using my laptop microphone. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't really be bothered like re-recording things. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really be too bothered saying lines like over and over and over again, so I'm just kind of, gonna go with, what works. But I'm not gonna call this video a review because it's not going to be one. I'm really just gonna spend the entire time talking about how ridiculous and insane this whole thing is. So if you didn't know, Black Mirror Bandersnatch is a choose-your-own-adventure movie. Let me repeat that in case you didn't hear me correctly. Black Mirror Bandersnatch is a choose-your-own-adventure movie. Pardon? Honestly, I don't see enough people freaking out about this. They're just kind of reviewing it like it's a normal movie, but they're like, it doesn't really work because, it's, there's a bunch of different endings and paths and stuff, and But no one really seems to be addressing the fact that it's a choose-your-own-adventure movie! I mean, a lot of people are addressing it, but people just don't really seem to be like that, amazed by it, and I feel like, that's kind of some injustice there, you know what I mean? People just don't really seem to be treating this movie fairly. It says the runtime is an hour and a half, and I guess that's not a lie, because if you just put your remote down and like don't make any choices, it'll go on like a preset path that comes out to an hour and a half. But all the content and like stuff that was filmed for this adds up to 5 hours and 12 minutes. If that isn't impressive enough, it was filmed in just under 40 days. They filmed basically an entire movie in 40 days and it's good. The script was like 170 pages long. Oh my god. They filmed 170 pages worth of stuff in 40 days. Given, I bet not all of those 170 pages were like, words, but I mean, like, still, dude, it's a bit much, don't you think? But I think it's absolutely amazing that Bandersnatch managed to keep my interest despite the fact that my brain was in pain, like, basically the entire time I was watching. That's truly amazing. The entire thing focuses on, like, free will being an illusion, and, like, there's alternate timelines, and nothing we do, like, really matters, and it's very confusing. And there's kind of, like, time travel involved. I don't know if it counts as time travel, but I mean, it's kind of time travel. There's like a government conspiracy thing. This dude's like trying to make a game. He goes to therapy. Some stuff happens. It's like, I don't know. And this is why I'm not calling this a review, because above all else, I am just baffled that this is a thing that we can do. I don't know exactly how many endings there are. There's like 5 or 6. I don't really know. I think I've found all the endings, but I'm not like 100% sure because even the crew, the people that made the show, they can't even agree on how many endings there are. So I mean, just confusion. I've watched this 2 times, one by myself and once with a friend, and like the second time I was more interested because I kind of knew where the story was going, but I also knew that it could kind of go somewhere else. So the second time I watched it, I was more interested, so I mean... And also, when I watched this with a friend, we literally spent like 3.5 hours just like going back and making like different choices and seeing what would be affected. So, I'm experienced. I'm an expert. But if you guys have seen Bandersnatch, tell me what you think of it down in the comments. Have you gotten all the endings? Have you not gotten all the endings? Honestly, if you haven't gotten all the endings, I'm a little upset. If you haven't gotten all the endings, please consider going back and getting all the endings, because it is quite intriguing. So yeah, if you guys have seen Bandersnatch, tell me what you think about it down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, make sure to leave a dislike, jump off a bridge, whatever suits you. My name's Whitefire, and I'll see you on the flip side.